Hi everyone, welcome back to Pacific Front channel. Finally, the ship that we've been waiting for over a year is here. This week, KRI Brawijaya, ASEAN's biggest surface combatant, docked in Jakarta. As an Indonesian, I feel proud that the Navy now has such a powerful warship in its fleet. But there is something that to me feels out of place amidst the grandeur of the ship's welcoming ceremony. I'm talking about the Panther. I'm sure operating a Panther from the PPA will be just fine. However, I believe that with the capabilities KRI Brawijaya offers, we need a larger helicopter that can match and enhance those capabilities. What helicopter would be suitable to be paired with Brawijaya? The AS-365 Panther that the Navy currently operates can do most jobs in a maritime helicopter role on board a warship. Many navies also trusted the Panther for maritime operations, including for surface and ASW missions. But its size and dimension make it only suitable to be paired with corvettes or light frigates. And with only 4.3 tons of maximum takeoff weight, the Panther's ability to carry sensors and armaments to effectively search, identify, locate, and engage the enemy submarine is limited. Meanwhile, the 143-meter-long Brawijaya is an oceanic OPV, meaning that her ideal patrol area will be far from shore, farther than most Indonesian warships are capable of. The weather here can be rough, with strong wind and waves being a common occurrence. Therefore, the Navy needs a maritime helicopter that can withstand such conditions. A larger helicopter is inherently more stable and survivable in these conditions. Larger helicopters can also carry a superior payload and sensors, especially if we are talking about a comprehensive suite of ASW equipment. The equipment for an effective ASW mission is heavy and takes up a lot of space. We are not only talking about lightweight torpedoes to engage the submarine. We are talking about the means necessary to detect and locate submarines independently. We need a dipping sonar to detect submarines from a greater depth and a longer range, sonobuoy to passively or actively listen for submarines and how many it can carry, and perhaps a magnetic anomaly detector to detect changes in Earth's magnetic field caused by the presence of a large metal object like a submarine. ASW mission requires a helicopter to patrol large areas for extended periods. The vastness of the oceans means that a helicopter needs to have considerable range and on-station time to be effective. Larger helicopters have larger fuel tanks, which directly translate to longer flight times and greater range. This allows them to conduct an ASW mission far from their host ship, extending the ship's defensive perimeter. Lastly, Brawijaya was designed with a spacious hangar facility to be able to carry up to 2 medium helicopters. Optimizing this space with an quote-unquote appropriate helicopter size could maximize the potential of the ship itself. So what kind of helicopter would be suitable for Brawijaya? For reference, we don't need to look far other than from the Italian Navy itself. The Italian Navy entrusts this mission to the NH-90 and AW101, with the latter being the largest on our list today and has 3 engines. With a maximum takeoff weight of 10.6 and 15.6 tons respectively, surely there is more than enough space to fit these helicopters with the necessary sensors and armaments to conduct surface and ASW missions. I couldn't find any credible source that mentions specifically what sensors they have for each type, but they are equipped with at least surface radars, internal sonobuoy dispensers, and dipping sonars. But Indonesia doesn't have experience operating these helicopters before, and the NH-90 is a troubled platform, while the AW101 is expensive. So, it's kinda hard to recommend them for the Navy, especially for only a limited number. Indonesia actually has decades of experience operating a medium-sized utility helicopter, with MRO facilities also in place with the Cougar. With a high maximum takeoff weight, long endurance, and large internal space, this could be a perfect ASW platform if only the country of origin showed the example. But unfortunately, none of the Cougar operators today has the ASW variant. Therefore, I do not recommend choosing this one either. I guess it's very clear now what the criteria are needed to fill this requirement. We are looking for a medium-sized helicopter with a well-known ASW capability, reliable, and if can, in service or soon to be acquired by Indonesia. And there is only one that fits this criteria, the Sea Hawk. have been operational with the US Navy since 2006. The latest MH-60 Romeo or its S-70 derivatives were designed to replace two helicopters, the SH-60B and SH-60F. This allowed a single helicopter to perform the full spectrum of maritime helicopter roles, from anti-surface and anti-submarine warfare to vertical replenishment. Capability-wise, I think we all already know how good the Black Hawk family is, and the new Seahawks now feature network mission systems and a digital cockpit. It fuses information from its advanced radar, sonar, and other electronic support systems before sharing mission-critical information via its high-speed data links. The helicopter's population is massive, meaning spare parts are widely available. And a few years ago, the Indonesian Army ordered this helo too, so system commonality can be established between the Navy and the Army. Moreover, Sikorsky and the Indonesian Aerospace signed an agreement for the integration, customization, modification, and system upgrade of the helicopter. This can potentially open a path for full MRO services in Indonesia someday. With all the capabilities it has and the benefits that Indonesia could get, I believe the Seahawk can further enhance Brawijaya's capability in the ocean. And it will not only benefit KRI Brawijaya and her sister ship KRI Prabu Siliwangi. With the red-white frigates currently under construction, the Istif class coming soon, and probably an aircraft carrier also on the line, an upgrade in capability, especially in maritime anti-surface and ASW helicopters like the Seahawk, is necessary. It's not like I undermine the Panther capability. It's a great ASW platform for the Navy's existing fleet. But the Navy is getting bigger, not only in its fleet number, but also in the size of the warship it possesses. Therefore, the Navy should ask for more equipment that can enhance its force. And if the Navy wants to transform to become a blue water Navy, this is the way. What do you think about the Indonesian Navy's maritime helicopter? Should the Navy get the Seahawk, or do you have another type in mind? Let us know in the comment section below. Thank you for watching everyone. I'll see you in the next one.